pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Good morning.
Next is approval of today's agenda.
Make a motion to approve today's agenda.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of minutes of 3/11/24.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes as presented.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of claims for payment 3/18/24.
Make a motion to approve the claims for payment for 3/18/2024.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is consideration approved final plans for bridge replacement project L 5023-7342. Taylor.
Sure. So this is one of our bridges we're gonna do with local money. It's mainly because we can't use federal funds on it. It is on D Avenue over the South Fork of the Iowa River. So it's kind of there, between Alden and Buckeye. If we don't do it, it's a 4 or 5 mile round trip for people because the bridge on the mile next to it has the same problems. So we need to do one of these two. So we picked this one because D Avenue is one of the roads that crosses Highway 20. So therefore it would keep access for local traffic to be able to move good. So we had the money in our budget, so put a good carryover. So I thought we need to do one of these local bridges. So this is the one we came up with.
Are we using lost funds on this one or?
It's up to you guys, because when we had those bridge rehabs, they should be about the same price. So
okay.
Where the money comes from, probably doesn't.
Okay.
And this was on the 5-year bridge replacement plan that we've seen time and time again, so. Okay. Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the final plans for bridge project L-5023-73-42.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Do you want the answer for that? I would not use the lost funds. I'd use that for the others.
That's fine.
If you guys are okay with that.
Yep.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve IGHCP renewal.
Make a motion to approve the IGHCP renewal.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Which program, the vision?
I was gonna make a second motion for that.
Okay.
So.
Any other discussion on the renewal? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And then along with the IGHCP renewal, I make a motion to approve the Delta Vision Plan with the IGHCP renewal.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Cheaper premium, a few changes here and there. Good in some ways, bad in others, but
There's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Between bifocals, contacts. I mean, it's a balancing act, but with the premium savings, I think this is a good plan.
any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration of approved drainage clerk's request to attend ICUBE drainage meeting on Wednesday, April 17th, 2024.
I will make a motion to approve the drainage clerk's request.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
This is in regards to setup, processing, balancing, general ledgers. So good continuing education. So thank you for taking the initiative, Ann.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve City of Alden speed limit request.
I will make a motion to approve the Alden speed limit request.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Taylor, any comments?
Yeah, go ahead, Jan.
Do I need to go up there?
Yes, please.
we're just trying to slow people down as they come from the west into Alden, past our new campground, past Bestman Camp. Sometimes they're going 50, 60 mile an hour. And we don't have a speed limit sign until you get probably a half a block into our city park. So it's clear beyond this county shed, and that's too late because, you know, we need to slow them down sooner. So I applied for a Schiller grant, which I received for a flashing, you know, like they have on the
Yeah, with
interstate.
the outline.
Yeah,
with the
and
red
it'll,
and it
it'll
flashes.
flash, slow down if they're
Yep.
going too fast.
Very
And we
nice.
received that grant. I've been working with Gary Klassen with the DOT. And we can get one like they use. And they're just waiting on the approval from him and getting that sign. We have the money and everything, so we'd like to move that 25 mile an hour speed limit sign closer to, you know, where our city campground is, a little beyond the county shed. But I understand we have to do some reduced speed ahead. We have to slow them down. We can't.
There has to be incremental decrease.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, and we need that because they go way too fast past Bestman Camp too.
Mhm.
And we just had an accident there a couple weeks ago. Luckily, nobody was seriously hurt, but I think there was a rollover and, so it's time to do something. So, and I talked with Wes and he's kind of in agreement to slow them down past the campground. It'll help with the county oiling the road, you know, maybe save that, last a little longer. So that is that's our process. So we need to see how those increments, when Wes and I talked, we need a reduced speed clear beyond Bestman Camp. And then probably 45 at Bestman Camp. And then however we have to do, you know, I'd like our flashing sign to say 25 instead of 35. So that they really see, hey, we gotta slow down. Which even if we put that just a little bit beyond the county shed, it doesn't have to go clear out. It just, where our 25 mile an hour speed limit is now is too far into town. It's,
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
if you just switch everything, move each sign incrementally back one sign, would that solve
I
it?
doubt it has a sign right now.
Well,
there are no signs.
I assume you just come into town and boom, there's a 25.
okay.
When you're
So-
clear into Alden. You
Okay.
know, Dave, you probably, you know how fast they come in off that road. And where the 25 is actually should be, city limits is a long way from where that 25 mile an hour speed limit is.
So my question is, why are we doing it and not the city?
We're doing it. I was told I can't do it without your approval.
In city limits?
No, how does it?
No,
She's
the
on-
Okay,
incremental,
that's what I was talking about, the
Yeah.
inside city limit
Yeah.
part. Okay.
Yeah, so we're taking care of the sign, but I thought it was gonna be a simple thing, and then I should know better.
yeah, welcome to the government.
Yeah, I should know better.
We're here to help.
Yeah, so, I think it's all gonna be a good idea anyway to get them slowed down coming into town.
Right.
So,
Incremental makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
yeah, so I guess what,
It has to be passed by resolution. Wes, what would you like it to be, the speed limit?
I was gonna say, I would even like 35.
I thought 35, if you really wanna reduce that.
Yeah, 35 would be good.
right at Bethlehem Camp?
Yeah,
Okay, and then we could do the 25,
yeah.
like, a little bit west of the county shed, okay?
I'll just bring something to you guys to change the speed limit to 35 from city limits to just past them.
Okay,
That sounds
Do
good.
we also need a reduced speed ahead out past Bestman Camp?
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be part of it.
Yeah,
That's on me.
okay, so,
Yep.
and the other spot that I'd like to talk about that as I was walking just this weekend, by the cemetery, that is also a spot that doesn't have a speed limit sign, it's 25 way when you're almost into town. And it was like, how fast are they going? 50, 60 mile an hour through there. And you get people that come in and out of that cemetery. You know, they're not always looking. Sometimes the traffic's going slow, and it's another spot that I see an accident gonna happen. So what do you think there?
I think you start, if you wanna do that, you gotta do it just about everywhere, and then I've already got more signs than I can maintain. I don't really wanna do this more than I have to. That's my opinion.
Okay, well, it's just something, since I was here, I thought would bring up, but we absolutely need it passed with the campground and the park. There's kids on bicycles, there's people walking, we really need to slow them coming into town, so.
Yep.
If we can get that done. So that was,
Is there any more discussion? So our motion is to approve the city of Alden speed limit request. I don't think we can do that. It has to be done by resolution.
You can just recommend I move forward or something.
All right, so let's vote on this one first.
Okay.
All in favor, say aye. Oppose?
Aye.
Motion fails. Now I do entertain the new motion.
And make a motion directing engineer Rawl to, draft resolution to change the Alden city speed limit as requested.
I second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
so Taylor, can I go ahead and order that yet then?
For 25? Sure.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next, I have is change of statuses for the sheriff's office.
Claims, I've got two in the sheriff's office. The first is a union contract raise for Deputy Sean McKnight to a rate of $30.95 an hour, effective March 21st.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Next I have is another change of status in the sheriff's office. This is the resignation of Heather Stacy, part-time dispatcher, effective March 12th, 2024.
And I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. I'm gonna go back to that first motion that failed. I think I said motion approved. It's motion failed.
Okay.
Just clarifying that. Other business.
Did we skip the minutes from
No.
3:11?
We approved them as a bunch.
Oh, we did.
Yep.
Okay.
Any other business?
3:18. Okay.
Any public comments?
Just Janine, but she already was up there, so I think
No more?
she had something else.
Should I bring that up, what we talked about?
Yeah, well, that's kind of between us and the conservation, so.
Yeah, do we need to bring it up here?
I think so.
Okay,
We've got it.
yeah, we're good, right?
From there, you can ask for adjournment.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
I'll second
It's
that.
been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you.
So the motion on the 11th then.
I think I